I'm not feeling terribly motivated at the moment, as you probably can tell. In minor case, the hiccups are back. Time to get back to my old ways. Perhaps give my friend Sara Crosland a call. Have her psych me up a bit. What are you doing laying there? You're falling apart, letting yourself regress. Talk to Sarah. She'll have something helpful to say. She's been there. Dizzy, tired, near death. But look at her now, running ultramarathons, scaling mountains.
The brain is one of the laziest organs, if you like, to retrain and to do anything. With my balance being the way it is, I think it needs to be constantly challenged to get better. It's providing that challenge and teaching your body that it needs to adapt.
But what if I fall? Pushing myself won't feel good. Woe is me.
I think sometimes you can fall over and just think, God, this is all because of my stupid head. But the reality of it is, it might just have happened anyway. And that's something that I've sort of learned to try it, and think about, rather than blame everything on a brain tumour, that it could have just been one of those things that happens. Do I want to go on through life feeling like that? I'm wasting energy that I haven't got to waste on feeling miserable about it and blaming everything on, or do I just want to get on?
Don't let my physical limitations dictate my goals. Adapt to work around them.
I don't want to feel like I've given in to what has happened to me. I think those times where it would be easy to take the easy route, everybody does it. And for me, I think it's so much more rewarding to know that I've taken that harder route. Do I want to be one of these people that, 5 years down the road after surgery is still struggling to walk to the shops, or do I want to push myself and know, that amongst all of those people, I will push myself and I will get better. And it's not easy. People will look at me and people will look at the things that I've done so far and assume that I've had a great outcome. And the reality of that is, far from that. I struggle every day still with fatigue, as you know, we've chatted about it quite often in the past. And it's, hard for people to understand that despite struggling with fatigue, I'll still go out and do these things.
Don't be so hard on yourself. It's been slow, but you made lots of progress through a series of small incremental goals. Just start by asking for help on how to safely adapt.
I'd actually enlisted the help of an endurance coach, and I explained the issues that I have with fatigue, and he said, no, that's fine, we'll base it on heart rate zone training. So I'd say 80% of my training is really low intensity stuff. The yoga and the core work particularly has also helped with my balance, and that's been really quite noticeable.
The statistics infer that none of this is possible. But I got sick against the odds, so I'll use them as a motivator to be even more of an outlier.
When I was diagnosed, I think the first thing you go and do is Google. I think because there was nothing positive out there, I was always sort of determined that my story wouldn't be like the others that I've read. I was told about, all the risks of facial palsy, of stroke, of, the balance issues, swallowing problem, there was all sorts. Still not quite right, and half my face is still numb, half my tongue is still numb, but I can live with that. As far as challenging myself goes, it's just, I suppose, to give me something to aim for, but also for others to see what is possible when you put your mind to it. When I was running the ultramarathon, the one thing that was in my mind when it was getting tough is I couldn't walk at one point, so this is nothing. I'd have given my left arm at that point to be able to do what I'm doing today, so I'll bloody well get out there and do it.
Did you enjoy the video that you just watched? Then please share it all over social media. And while you're at it, could you also go ahead and subscribe to the Brain Cancer Diaries channel that you're on right now here on YouTube?
Like, share, and subscribe.